My name is Amado, and you might be asking yourself, can ChatGPT write articles or essays? Absolutely, yes. It can help with everything from brainstorming, initial ideas, coming up with an outline, writing initial drafts, researching sources or quotes to incorporate into your essay or article, proofreading, editing, finding weaknesses like weak arguments that could be supported better, writing an introduction, writing a conclusion, writing a fact, writing different sections in your essay or article. So, ChatGPT is an incredibly versatile tool when it comes to writing in particular, and you can absolutely use it for essays or articles. Let's say you're writing an essay about the book Dune by Frank Herbert. Here's the prompt. I need to write an essay about the book Dune. I want to explore how themes from the book intersect with society today. Brainstorm 10 ideas. Number 1, environmentalism and climate change, colonialism and resource exploitation, religious manipulation and power, messiah complex and the dangers of charismatic leaders. That's interesting. Technology, artificial intelligence and the fear of machines, gender and the power structure, etc., etc. In the span of just 30 seconds or so, it's helped us brainstorm 10 different ideas, exploring the intersection of a book and a theme we want to explore further. If you don't like any of these ideas, you can ask for more ideas. You can ask ChatGPT to refine a particular idea. Let's say refine ideas 4, 5, and 6. Now, ChatGPT is adding more context for the first 3 ideas. Let's say you want to explore them further before we choose an angle we want to go with. Let's say we want to run with the 5th idea, technology, artificial intelligence, and the fear of machines. In a time when artificial intelligence is reshaping every facet of life, Dune presents a provocative vision of a society that rejects machines to preserve human autonomy. Let's run with that idea and use ChatGPT to help us create an initial outline. So, here I'm just copy pasting a prompt that I like to use for SEO optimized articles. If you don't know what that is, SEO just means search engine optimization. It makes it easier for that particular article to come up in Google search results. So here I'm just going to put in the topic. I'm going to say idea number 5. And this is a long prompt, so just check my newsletter if you want to copy paste it. And now ChatGPT is going to help you come up with an outline to further flesh out this key idea. Here's the detailed 2,000 word article or essay outline, a title, an introduction, relevant stats, etc. And you can use ChatGPT to search the internet to find those stats if you need to. Here, this is really useful outline to get started writing your essay. And that's one of my favorite use cases for ChatGPT, to get unstuck. It's an amazing brainstorming partner. It can draft outlines really quickly, brainstorm lots of ideas and different angles and point of views, research relevant statistics or interesting data points from the internet. So now we've got a 2,000 word outline, SEO optimized. It even has a fact section and an internal link and external links. And now that you have that outline, you can take it to the next step and use ChatGPT to write the initial draft. Let's say I like the outline, write the first draft of the essay. ChatGPT is going to take a stab at the first draft of the essay, and you can see it kind of filling out the outline, right? The introduction, 200 words, this is the next section is the essay, and so on and so on. You can see it's pretty easy and straightforward to use ChatGPT to help you write essays or articles. But I do want to talk about some limitations and caveats. So, one limitation is hallucinations. What this means is that sometimes ChatGPT outputs information that isn't accurate. It's kind of made up. It's called hallucination. And so it's really important to fact check everything in the output to make sure it's accurate. One trick that helps a lot with that is by using multiple AI models. So you can copy and paste this essay into different models such as Claude or Perplexity and ask it to fact check everything in the essay or article and point out anything that seems inconsistent or wrong. So watch out for hallucinations when writing. That's why it's really important to do a final review yourself. Another issue, obviously, is originality. Nowadays, many schools and colleges are using AI detectors to flag if you're just submitting AI-generated content. And not to mention all the positive benefits of the exercise of writing. Even though I studied art in college, I've always enjoyed writing. I remember in high school, I would sit there for hours brainstorming the best way to phrase a certain sentence. My overall advice is to leverage ChatGPT to help you brainstorm ideas, create outlines, help find research, relevant quotes, and statistics to include in your essay and article. help with the initial draft, but then I highly recommend that you take things over from that point on and write the article or essay with your own unique point of view. And then, once you've done that, you can use ChatGPT again to proofread, edit, look for grammar mistakes, look for weak arguments in your essay or article that could be further supported, etc. Now, scrolling up a bit, here you can see the final essay that the AI has written. So, just to recap, in this video, we used ChatGPT to help brainstorm initial ideas for our essay or article, and then it created an SEO optimized outline for the essay or article, and then it went ahead and wrote the first draft of the essay using the outline it previously generated. And I recommend breaking down the process into those discrete steps, okay? Like first brainstorm potential ideas, then really go back and forth, like diving into one particular idea, seeing if you want to run with it, add your unique perspective, ask questions to ChatGPT, have ChatGPT question you. Then redefine the ideas that we liked. We created an outline on the one idea that we wanted to run with. Then we had ChatGPT write the first draft. And so ChatGPT is a terrific tool to get unstuck, right? Because it helps you with every single step of the writing process. But like I said, I think the real magic happens when you make this yours and your unique perspective and value to the topic. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more AI content. Again, my name is Amado Cruz. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.